All right, week 5 of the nervous system reset, and we are focusing on hormones because who doesn't want to balance those hormones? So, some of our habits for this week are going to be eating every 3 to 4 hours. So, your body perceives missed meals or long breaks without fuel as a form of stress, and so it will actually spike your cortisol in order to keep your blood sugar stable. So, we want to make sure that we're fueling, having some sort of well rounded snack or meal every 3 to 4 hours. And we're also going to be focusing on getting protein or eating breakfast within about 30 minutes upon waking. So, if you've been skipping breakfast, I mean, you hear all this stuff about how breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Is there something magical about eating breakfast? There's a lot of studies now that are saying with circadian rhythms, with cortisol, with women's hormones, that eating some protein within 30 minutes of waking can be really good. That's why protein coffees become really popular. I don't know if there's, a magical reason to eat breakfast. What I do know is that if you eat a protein-packed breakfast earlier in your day, it is much easier to hit your protein goals throughout the day and you're not trying to catch up at the end of the day. So we're going to be focusing on doing that. And then all the things that we've been doing, walking, breath work, strength training, as well as some of these high intensity intervals for spiking the heart rate, eating whole foods, less sugars, less processed foods, hydrating. These all support your hormones. So it may seem repetitive, but really all the systems in our body are connected and they all benefit from these types of daily habits. So I'm going to put a lot of educational material in this week, kind of more specific towards women and women's hormones. For a long time, all the research we had in sports medicine and journals and things like that were based on men. Now that we've been researching women as well and how different our bodies are, there's a lot more data to support women's bodies, which is awesome. So I hope you learned something. I hope that if you've kind of fallen off track a little bit, you won't feel discouraged, but that you'll just get right back up, get right back on it. This is our last full official week, and then next week we're just going to review, tie everything together, and I'm going to give you some options for next steps if you're interested in maybe continuing with either nutrition coaching, strength workouts, or a combination of both. So please reach out if you have any questions, but let's balance those hormones this week.